So Chelsea, this book is really about your midlife awakening.
Or crisis.
Or crisis. I was trying to be kind. You don't like the word journey, but it's really about you kind of going, whoa.
I had an awakening after the election in 2016 because I just couldn't believe that something that terrible could happen in my perfect universe. It made me really dive into myself to understand why I felt such outrage, why I felt so unhinged.
You guys might be the best audience we've ever had. I'm not sure what you're smoking, but keep...
We've seen her unhinged on TV for years.
I'm not an angel.
You must have been a beautiful angel.
Now in her new memoir, Life Will Be the Death of Me, Chelsea Handler opens up about her struggles behind the scenes.
Do you want some almond milk in there?
We met up at her home in LA for a funny and very emotional conversation about the book, which recounts her year in therapy that healed and revitalized her. You had been going to your therapist, and you write about a moment when he brought you an orange.
Yeah.
And you burst into tears. And reading it, I burst into tears.
I think it was just the simple act of kindness of a man, like, looking after me and saying, like, hey, I got you something, and me saying, yes, I'll take it, instead of going, I don't need anything from you. I don't need anything from any man, because the last time I trusted somebody, that's what happened. I can't be in a relationship because I have such a deep injury that I have never addressed.
That injury was the loss of her oldest brother, Chet, who died in a hiking accident when Chelsea was just 9 years old. Instead of dealing with their grief, she says her parents and other siblings withdrew, and she shut down.
I never talked about my brother. I never spoke about it. If I got like this, I'd have to, I'd fight it. I couldn't cry in front of anybody, not even my parents. There's no shortcut through grief. You can't go around it, you can't ignore it, you have to go through it and go through the pain and cry with somebody until you can get it out of your system.
Is it a book about grief?
No, I think it's a book about life and being patient with people and really not judging people. That's really hard for me because I am annoyed by almost everybody.
So when they start talking to you about the loss of their sibling, they're kind of tough times. Are you up for that?
Yeah, of course. I'm up for any conversation. I'm like you. You'll talk to anyone and you're engaged. Sometimes even when you're talking to me, I'm like, all right, back off a second.
You're like, back off?
Well, sometimes it's just so intense. I'm like, pinball machine of questions. I'm like, all right, I gotta field it over here.
Chelsea jokingly dedicates her book to her future husband, but says he'll have to be into her other true loves, child rescues, Bert and Bernice. So, but your future husband has to be a dog person.
Don't you? I don't trust men that aren't into dogs. Like, if a big, huge dog walks by a guy and they don't blink, then I know that they're
not
dangerous.
In the book, you write a lot about Bob Mueller. Since we
I'm
don't have
attracted to Bob Mueller.
You're
attracted. I think that you might be too.
I'm not attracted to Bob Mueller, but I want to know: are you still attracted to Bob Mueller even after the report?
I have to read the report to give a full report on my attraction on Bob Mueller, but I would say that I'm still, yes, I'm attracted to him.
As for work, Chelsea says she's now only attracted to projects that have meaning. She's making a documentary for Netflix about white privilege, sure to be a talker, just like the lady herself.
I am a working girl from New Jersey. I've had a ton of grief and I've had trauma, but I'm having an exceptional time, and even more so by addressing all of my shortcomings.
Chelsea's new book, Life Will Be the Death of Me, is out today. It's heartwarming, funny, sad, uplifting, and it really gets you thinking. And by the way, you can watch the entire interview that Chelsea and I did if you go to today.com. And it's a very emotional interview. It was long, and it was windy, and it was really kind of moving. So, throwing it back to you
I can't
guys.
think of anyone better than you, Maria, to do that interview, too. You can see you two are just clicking there. So, it's awesome.
She's a good friend. She's really smart, wise, and she really kind of is self-reflective in this book, and it's really inspiring, actually.